Most people want to make some kind of change in their life right now. Most people want to do something that's going to make their life better in the future. But most people also fail to turn that desire for change into a goal, a specific goal that is written down. Writing down your goals is so important because the simple act of writing down your goals makes you exponentially more likely to achieve them. There was a study done by a professor at Virginia Tech named David Cole, in which he found out that people who regularly write down their goals earn 9 times as much money over their lifetime as people who don't. In that same study, he found out that 80% of Americans say they don't have goals. 16% have goals but don't write them down. 3% do write them down but don't review them regularly. And only 1% writes them down and reviews them on a regular basis. In another study by psychology professor Dr. Gail Matthews of the Dominican University of California said that you should share your goals with your friends, because he found out that people who wrote down their goals and share this information with a friend and sent them weekly updates were 33% more likely to achieve their goal than people who simply just wrote down their goal. Now I want you to make 4 lists. The first one being your goals for this year. What are your yearly goals? Next, I want you to make a list for your goals for this decade, which sounds like something crazy, like how would you know what you want to get done in 10 years? But this is where you can think of your wildest dreams and what you want to achieve in the world and write them down here. And don't hold yourself back, because you can achieve them. Because all you have to do is break down these big goals into smaller steps, which is what the next 2 lists are for. The first list is weekly goals, and the second list are monthly goals. You can either make these lists on a piece of paper on 4 separate sheets, or if you have an iPhone, something that I use, which is a really useful app, is called ABC Notes. And what you can do is it's just like separate sticky notes, and on each different one you just put a different goal, like a different goal sheet. So your decade goals, yearly, weekly, monthly, and then I just have like a daily to-do list. So if you have an iPhone, that's really useful and it's free. It's called ABC Notes. So a quick review of things. It's simple, but most people don't do it. Just write down your goals, review them regularly, and share them with a friend. And write a goal down today, because if you put it off, you're probably not going to do it ever.